not concerned with trying to impress anybody. I'm really not. I'm here because I care about you. I'm here because you matter. I'm here because I remember what it was like to be caught up in a bunch of silly stuff. Crazy, fleeting, vain things that don't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't know what else I can do. I met Beyonce. You know, I won a Grammy. I married the love of my life. I have beautiful kids. I get to rap for a living. It's crazy. So I really am not worried about impressing anybody. I'm not. Right? I know a lot of you guys are easily impressed. You like resumes. You like flashiness and superficial things. I know, because I've been there, and I'm still a victim to that at some points in time. But I'm telling you, I've been there. I've hung out in the same room with the NBA greats, the superstars, the super performers, producers, the actors, the directors. I've been behind the curtain, and I'm still far more impressed with Jesus than I'll ever be with any of that. I need you to know, if you're waiting for God to speak to you, listen, He's sending you somebody right now. There is nothing in this world that can satisfy your soul like He can. I have been there. I have been there. It is not anything special. It's not bad. It's not. All right, listen, I've been in His shoes. I remember being 17, I stumbled into this little church. I didn't know who Jesus was. I just did a whole bunch of silly stuff. I was addicted to all kind of nonsense. And I was wrapped up in myself, and I knew I needed help. I didn't know where to go. I didn't have a conference like this to go to. You're blessed. So I stumbled into a little church. The pastor embarrassed me for life. He told me to stand up in front of everybody because I was new. Pastor, stop doing that. It's embarrassing. I stood up. I stood out. I looked like a cheeseburger at Chick-fil-A. The older lady's eyes hawked in on me. She rolled up on me like an old gangster. She said, "Young man, are you saved?" I had no idea what she was talking about. I didn't grow up in church. If you've understood, if anybody's explained to you the gospel, you are blessed. I was 17 years old and still had never heard the gospel. I didn't know what she was talking about. Am I saved? Saved from what? Saved from what? I saved coupons. I saved money from switching to Geico. I don't really need to be saved. A monster chasing me? But listen, she said something that rocked me. It bothered me. The look on her face when I was like, no man, it bothered me, and she was like, I thought my breath was on fire. I was like, yo. But it bothered me, and it took 2 years for me to understand what in the world she was so upset about. She was so upset about the fact that I did not know who Jesus was. Real talk. Like I always say 116, it's on the back of my shirt. Like everything we do 116 because it stands for Romans 1:16. It's I'm unashamed of the gospel, it's the power of God for salvation. I always say 116. And sometimes I sign autographs and put 116 on there. And one time I forgot what I was doing and I signed some little boy's autograph and I put 118. And I was like, oh shoot, I don't know what I did. Let me go look in the Bible and see what Romans 1:18 is. And it said, for the wrath of God is revealed against all unrighteousness. But boy, wherever you are, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But reality is, those verses changed my life. Romans 1:18, the wrath of God abides in all unrighteousness. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I was sitting in a Bible study and they took me to Romans chapter 2 and it said that God's wrath, His anger, hovers over all unrighteousness and all those who suppress the truth. You know what suppressing the truth is? Suppressing the truth is like saying it's like someone telling you have diabetes and you keep saying,